Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Orlando Mayorga. I'm a virtual agent here at the Millennial Liberator of Virtual Fund Expense. Today's date is October 30th, 2019. It's about 8:19 p.m. in the East Coast. And I have a beautiful personality, our new agent, Mr. Christopher. He's our virtual agent. Hey, Christopher, how you doing? How are you?
Hi, Orlando. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking.
Awesome. We had a good training today, man, so it's just going to keep getting better and better. So, Chris, thank you so much for doing this for us. We greatly appreciate that. You know, one thing with our brand is that it's become a brand of organic growth through word of mouth, and I believe that your story is really going to resonate with a lot of people out there that are trying to do this virtual thing, especially Final Expense. So, Christopher, you recently took an opportunity with a company as a virtual agent. But before we get started, can you share a little bit about your background and where you're from and how did you get into sales?
Yeah, I graduated from college with a business degree, and I really wanted to go into the business world, and I really do enjoy sales. So I just blended my experience with my education, and next thing you know, I'm doing insurance sales. I was doing a virtual telesales for about 2 years, and then I transitioned for a little bit just to try something different in the meantime, face-to-face sales, but face-to-face sales wasn't necessarily for me, and I learned during face-to-face sales that I prefer telesales. I just didn't like driving everywhere, waiting in traffic. I live in California. Gas is $5 a gallon. So even if I didn't make any sales, I was still spending 30 to 40 bucks a day on gas, driving all over the place. Wasn't a fan of people not showing up to their appointments as scheduled. And so I decided that I wanted to go back to a virtual sales opportunity. And I stumbled upon Millennial Liberator with Lauro, Herrera, and Orlando Mayorga. I am so grateful that they have given me this opportunity to perform. I love it. The training is fantastic, and it's all virtual, meaning that you don't have to do any driving, no booking appointments, and the leads are given to you. It's a phenomenal system, best one in the industry.
You know what, Chris? Thank you so much for sharing that with us. We're very humble, of course, and, you know, we're very, very excited, and also we appreciate the fact that you have entrusted in us to you know, believe in what we're doing and also be a part of our agency. But one thing that I wanted to ask you, being that you've done this for a little bit, how long have you been doing Final Expense, and what are some of the struggles that you faced when you started in this new career, when you started doing Final Expense?
Yeah, I've been doing Final Expense for about 2 years. The struggles that I faced when doing Final Expense was really learning that it's very different from many term policies or whole life policies, and the demographics are definitely different in terms of the ages in which the clients can qualify for Final Expense. So it was just learning a couple of things at once that were different from traditional life insurance policies. The struggles I faced were just learning the new differences.
Okay. Now, one thing that I wanted to ask, you know, so you can share with everyone out there that's going to be listening to this. You have been in training with us for about a week with us already. You've had some success. I mean, you're closing at a 33% closing ratio, and you haven't been fully released. But one thing that I wanted to kind of hone in on in this question, what is it for you that stood out to you as an agent with our program? What is it that did it for you that you said, wow, this is something that I've been looking for? What is it that stood out to you?
The entire company is very millennial focused. I think that's a big thing. I'm looking for a company that really uses technology to the best of its ability, that uses a lot of technology, and Millennial Liberator is exactly that. They're very technology focused. Millennial Liberator is very technology focused and uses technology to solve issues and to fill in the gaps where other companies don't close the gaps. What stood out to me is the amount of attention to detail that the trainers and the management have provided for me, and the fact that I also never have to buy leads is very comforting to me, because it shows me that these people believe in me so much that they're willing to risk all of the lead costs and give me this opportunity. Is truly comforting, and I love that about this company. I think it's just been absolutely fantastic since the first moment that we were both introduced.
Now, one thing that I do wanted to kind of go more into depth with you, you did mention during our training. How does it feel? I mean, you've already closed a few deals, and you're having a 33% closing rate. I know something that you mentioned during training that you've never had a type of training of the type of training, caliber of training that we have provided to you. Can you talk a little bit about that? What do you mean by that when you initially shared that with me?
Yeah, I really like everything so far about the program. It's been very educational, very informative. I've really learned a lot so far. I feel like I've done more learning and really reduced my learning curve just in the week that I've been training with Millennial Liberator.
Awesome. Now, Chris, one thing that I do wanted to mention to you, and, we want to make sure that we want to find more Christophers like you, right? Because we believe in organic growth, and we believe in bringing the right people that believe in what we're doing. And just want to also thank you for your time today as well. But before I conclude this interview, I would like to close it with this. What type of agent do you feel will be a good fit for our program, and why, based on what you have experienced here as an agent with us?
I believe agents that have experience in telesales will be the best for Millennial Liberator, a virtual final expense agency. I believe that people and agents who are licensed in more than 20 states will be a good fit, and especially those who are really looking to get and grab onto an opportunity with a company that is about to explode. This company is about to explode. This agency is about to explode in growth and potential. And if you're looking to grab on and get on early on board to the train of success with us at Millennial Liberator, let us know. Contact us. We're really growing, and we're only adding the best of the best. I think people that are technology-focused, that believe in the use and the success of technology, and that want to use technology to the best of their ability to close in the gaps where other companies have gaps, it's very liberating.
You know what, Chris? Thank you so much for that. I greatly appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule to share this testimonial with everyone. Now, before I let you go, of course, if you want, you don't have to. But where can people find Christopher? If people want to reach out to you and kind of pick your brain a little bit of what you've been able to accomplish here within a week of your training, where can people reach out to you? If you want to leave an email or a phone number, it's up to you if you want to do that.
Yeah,
where can people reach out to you?
Email me. Yeah, people can email me. They can Facebook me. They can find me on LinkedIn. They can text me. I'm happy to answer any and all questions. Absolutely.
Okay, so people can find you on Facebook through Christopher Allen. Is that correct?
Yeah, so it's Christopher Allen, Christopher, and then Allen, A-L-A-N, Christopher Allen. My profile picture is a big black lion. Roar.
Okay, fantastic. Well, Christopher, thank you so much for your time, and I'm very happy that you're on board here with us, and I can't wait to see what you're about to accomplish with our brand. So I want to thank you again for your time, and I'll see you tomorrow at training. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
So, my name is Orlando Mayorga, as you guys know. I used to be a former field agent knocking on doors in the state of North Carolina. And I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about final expense, okay? So, when I started my career, I started knocking on doors, and there was times that, I needed to bring my son with me because I didn't have a babysitter. And my wife, she was working at the time full-time. I was working full-time as an insurance agent. And, it was tough. And I'll tell you why, because I was substituting time with my family to be in the field. There was times that I will actually work on a Sunday, like today, right? Now, as you know, as a field agent, activity brings you money, brings you success, right? So one thing that I'm, reminiscing with the field when I used to be a field agent is that I used to bust my butt setting appointments using the greatest weapon in the world, which is the telephone, right? At the time. And I'm setting up appointments, 25 appointments a week, right? To get to those appointments, and some of them, maybe like 30% of them, will no-show me, will tell me, oh, I forgot that you were coming. Really, I called you twice this week, called you the third time telling you that I'm on my way to your house, and you forgot? How does that even make sense, right? But it's easy for them to tell you no on the phone than for them to tell you no at the door, right? I figure that way. So the point that I'm trying to make here is that those days are over for me. So if you're a field agent out there right now, I'm making this little video because I think it merits the conversation that, we're in 2019. We don't need to basically be in the field anymore, right? Because guess what? We can do this from the comfort of our home office. We do this all over the country. I got my little setup right here. This is all I need right now. Boom, get on the phone and put it down, If I need to get on video, I can get on video, I can do that. But the point that I'm trying to make, guys, is flexibility and being able to do this anywhere around the country. How can I do this better? How can I have more time with my family and be able to experience the lifestyle that we should all aspire to have? Let me tell you something. Virtual final expense can do that for you. So I'm gonna put a link here in the next few moments. And this is a call to action that if you really want to learn how to do this over the phone through virtual technology, come see it for yourself. Because you know what? There's no fluff. We're not gonna throw you contracts. We're not gonna do none of that. We're gonna show you what we do first. And then you're gonna show us what you can do. We're gonna show you is how to put it down every single day. How we put it down. I put it down every single day. My partner puts it down every single day. Our agents put it down every single day from the comfort of their home office. Check this out, guys. I'm here in sunny Miami Beach, Florida. This is my office for today. Right here. This is my office. Right here. My office is somewhere over there, like somewhere up there. So at the end of the day, guys, do yourself a favor. Skill up. It's 2019. You can get a social security number over the phone through video. You can get a bank account over the phone. You can provide the same value that you provide in the field over the phone. And with virtual technology, it's getting a lot better. You give an experience to your clients that they'll never forget. You think my business gets replaced? It doesn't. You know why? Because I take care of my client. From the point of sale all the way to even planning their funeral services. Yeah, we do that too. Because guess what? We don't have no competition. Because when you provide value, true value, no one can compete with you. So if you're tired of being sick and tired, you're tired of driving, you're trying to know the same old stories, buying leads, knocking them, they're not there, you're going nuts and you're like, man, this is crazy, I'm about to quit. Because yeah, if you cannot muster final expense, you won't be able to muster anything else. But guess what? There's a better way, and it's called virtual final expense sales. Trust me, I know because I've done it. So once again, guys, it's your humble servant, Orlando Martin Mayorga, and I am a virtual final expense agent. So if you want more information, PM me. Click on the link below that I'm going to put there. Just put your email, your name, your contact information, and I will personally reach out to you. Again, guys, there's a better way to do this business. And you can have whatever you want, whenever you want.
I'm prolific, so gifted. I'm the type that's gon' go get it.